I'm a mental health care professional from Australia, and I'm going to share with you my top 3 tips for managing your mental health better. Tip number 1, make sure to get your information from credible sources only. So there's a lot of mental health information available on the internet. You can pull out your phone and Google pretty much anything right away. Now this is good because it raises awareness about mental health conditions and whatnot, but it comes with the risk of getting information from non-trained and non-official sources. So make sure to get your information from a credible, verifiable source. Now I think what would be really useful for me to share with you is the official manual that psychologists use to diagnose conditions. I think that it's useful to know the name of it so that if you really need to know something about a mental health condition and the diagnostic criteria, you go to the source, you go to the official manual that psychologists use to diagnose people. So it's called the DSM, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual for Mental Health Disorders, currently in its 5th edition text revision. Now, you do have to pay for the book, but what is useful is sometimes on websites, it will say something like, we are getting our diagnostic criteria from the DSM-5. And that's how you know that you're getting the most credible information possible, which is straight from the official manual. Second tip is differentiating between actual treatment and, I guess you can say, lifestyle, TikToker style influencer treatment of mental health conditions. Okay, so I guess to oversimplify it, you could broadly split all psychological treatment for mental health conditions into 2 categories: medication and psychology. So for example, depression can be treated via medication such as SSRIs, or it can be treated via psychological therapy. So the most common psychological therapy is called cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. And this has got a wide range of effectiveness levels, as in it can be applied to many conditions such as anxiety and sleep and insomnia issues. So it's good to differentiate those sort of official treatment modalities from the sort of stuff you might find on, TikTok or Instagram and whatnot that might not necessarily be official and sort of evidence-based. And it's important to use evidence-based treatment because you don't want to be applying the wrong thing to the right context. So for example, if you have a patient come in and you don't know anything about mental health conditions and you decide to prescribe a stimulant medication, you would give a stimulant medication to a person with ADHD, but you wouldn't give a stimulant medication to a person with anxiety. And in fact, that would make it worse. So this is a simple example of making sure to understand the right treatment for the right condition. My last tip will be geared towards more things that you can just do at home with really no big fancy words or big fancy treatment plans. So this is sort of like your DIY stuff that you can do to manage your mental health better. So it's to really manage mental health conditions better, it's really about just targeting the basic lifestyle factors, which are things like sleep. So you want to get at least 7 hours sleep a night. The range changes depending on your age, but aim for at least 7. You don't want to be drinking too much alcohol near bedtime, or smoking cigarettes near bedtime, or drinking excessive coffee near bedtime. And then throughout the day, you want to make sure you're eating and exercising and moving around and being social as well. Having social connections and friends is one of the biggest factors that protects against mental health illnesses. So being social at least once a week is really important to keep mental health strong. What other things? Have fun. That's probably a really simple one that's just probably forgotten. Just play, go to the movies or go watch Netflix, or with friends, of course, or find a sport, or just even a simple go to the park, go for a walk, go to the beach. Just have fun. That really helps as well. Actually, nature as well, being out and about in nature, going for walks, great simple way to refresh the mind. So to really manage a lot of conditions in a very basic way is to just really target those simple lifestyle factors. yeah, well, anyway, those are my 3 tips. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you're a subscriber to the channel, you'll notice that I have a new camera angle. We're on the horizontal format now instead of the vertical. I finally found a camera angle in my clinic here that kind of works. So we're going to use this one, I think, moving forward to get more of a horizontal professional looking angle. If you're new to the channel, well, thank you for watching. I'm a mental health professional from Australia, so you'll see psychology videos on this channel and maybe some other topics. But thank you for watching and subscribe for more.